Good day everyone. Today we are going to prepare a work-based training plan. So of course in preparing a work-based training plan, we need the training regulation, of course the form 1.4 wherein it gives the training needs of our trainees, and of course the template for the training plan. So this is very easy. So of course first let's fill in the qualification that is needed. Of course, in this training, the qualification is the tile setting NC2. So let's fill out the trainees training requirements or the um, training gap. So according to training needs on the form number 1.4, so laying tiles on plane and curved surfaces for walls, floors, and other application is the needed training of our trainees. So according here, training or trainees training requirements are the competencies, or it can be the learning outcomes that the trainees need to learn based on the result of the training needs assessment. So in this case, we all know that the training requirements or the competencies here is the lay task on plane and curved surfaces, because if we are going to look on the training regulation, let's go back to the training regulation on the section 3. Okay, so this is the section 3. Let's go with the core competency. So here's the core competency, and the unit of competency that is lay tiles on plane and curved surfaces, and this is one of the training needs of our trainee. So here we just need to copy the lay tiles on plane and curved surfaces for uh, walls, floors, and other application, and then we need to put it here in the trainee's requirements. We can put the learning outcomes, but um, better that we use the learning outcomes here in the training tasks or activities, because according here, training activity or tasks are the activities or tasks that the trainees need to perform. Actually, you can get your answer here in the learning activities, but you can also use here the learning outcome, because as you can see, plan and prepare for work is also an activity, right? It is in the form of a verb that is needed to be done by the trainee. So therefore this is more vague, or more what do you call this, um, plan and prepare for work can accommodate all these learning activities, so we can simply um, copy and paste it here. For example, here, no? Let's remove this. Okay, aside from that, we can lay out tiling area. Layout tiling area. Okay, we can also put install tiles. Install tiles. And then cut tiles. And then perform grout space between tiles. Grout space between tiles. And then since we need more rows, we can insert more rows. Insert row below. And then also perform housekeeping. Housekeeping. And all of this is under the latest on plane and curved surfaces. So we can just um, merge this. Merge cells. Okay, so we can insert another another rows below, because we all know that we also have another training gaps, which is the repairing of tasks and plane and curved surfaces, so we can put it here. The other one is repair of tasks on plane and curved surfaces, so we can put it here. Then also learning outcomes or the activities. Actually the activities is based on what does that TVI or the industry coordinator as well as the training coordinator think that best suited to the trainee so that they can learn the necessary competency. So here, of course, their basis for creating the learning activities is also the training plan. So plan and prepare for work. We also have remove damaged tasks and prepare bedding. And then install replacement tiles. Install replacement tiles. And then of course, cut tiles. Grout space between tiles. And then perform housekeeping. So now we should delete this row because this is just sobra po siya. Okay, so let us merge this. Okay, so as we can see, we have the repair task on plane and curved surfaces and the lay task on plane and curved surfaces, which is in line to our training needs. No, 1.4. As you can see here, we have two modules, right? The laying tasks and the repairing of tasks, and that best suit these two. No, okay. Now let's move on to the mode of training. Of course, our mode of training here can of course, since we are using the dual training system, we will be utilizing the dual training system. So it is face-to-face. Let's put face-to-face, face-to-face, dual training system, dual training system. Okay, so let's put it all over. To all. Let's put it all. Then of course next, before we are going to decide who are the staff and the venue as well the facilities, tools and equipment, okay, before we decide for the staff and venue, let us identify the schedule first. But before that, we can get the facilities, tools and equipment and the training regulation. So let's go with the training regulation. So actually, you can see this on the competency standard. So we all know that the first competency is lay task on plane and curved surfaces. So we can just go to the competency standard section 2 under the lay task on plane and curved surfaces. Let's look for that. Okay, so this is the section 2. Just look for the lay task on plane and curved surfaces under core competency. Okay, so this is the lay task on plane and curved surfaces, and then let's look at the range of variables and the evidence guide to identify the tools and equipment that is needed. So here's the range of variables. So we have here the hard hat, safety, and we all know that these are the things that is needed in performing such activity, right? For example, here. So um, so we can just put it here and then ayusin lang po natin yung pagkakalagay. Okay, and then also kailangan din ng mga work plan. This can be used. So we can add this. Then also Materials, of course, these materials is needed. You just need to identify which of the things that is put in the range of variables as well as in the evidence guide are needed. If it is not needed, then don't put it here. But if you think this is vital in the tools, materials, and facilities, then put it here. Like for example, here, the tools, this is very important in order for the trainees to do their task or to perform their task. So therefore, we need to include this. Okay, and then of course, let's see if there's for the evidence guide. Okay, so yes, we can use this first aid kit. Let's paste it here. First aid kit, and also references and manual. References and manuals. Okay, so that's it. So since we all knew that this tools and equipment is only under one, what do you call this, one competency, we can just merge all of the learning outcomes since pare-pareho naman din po sila. Except po doon sa dulo na repair of tasks on plane and curved surfaces because, of course, they have different tools and equipment. Okay, so it's ready. And then, let's look for the assessment and arrangement. According here to the methods of assessment, that is demonstration, observation with oral questioning. Thus, we should put here observation, a demonstration or observation with oral questioning. Demonstration or observation with oral questioning. So let's just copy all this and put it here. Paste, 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 then paste. Then here we have the date and time. Before that, idamay na din po natin itong mga tools and equipment dito sa repair of tasks and plane curve surfaces. So makikita lang din naman natin yan dito sa ibaba. Okay, sunod-sunod na din naman po yan. No? Ayan. So let's look at the range of the variables as well as on the on the evidence guide. So we also have the PPE, same. So copy po natin to and then let's put it here. So ayusin na lang po natin siya later. And then work instruction can be and then materials, of course, and also the tools. So this since this belongs to one competency only, let's just merge it. Okay, so they are already merged. And then let's look on the, okay, so we also have first aid kit and references and manuals. So let's include those. References and manuals and first aid kit. Okay, so same method of assessment, demonstration or observation with oral questioning. Okay, so let's put demonstration demonstration, observation with oral questioning. So let's copy, then paste it to other rows. Okay, so malapit na po tayo matapos. Now, let's move on to the date and time. So, we can look on the section 3. How many hours does it need for the trainee to accomplish the training? So here, as we can see here, this latest on plane and curved surfaces and prepare of tiles is under core competency. Therefore, they only have 56 hours to finish the training, right? So, since I have two core competency, I just need to break down the 56 hours to 2, right? Okay, so 56 divided by 2. So we have, okay, we have 28, I guess. But you can look on this table sa ibaba po, no? Kasi minsan meron pong may mga nominal duration. So we should follow that. Para sa iba naman, ibig sabihin malaya po kayo na mag-divide ng oras. Nasa sa inyo po yan. Pero kung meron po kayong mga oras na ganito, i-follow po natin. For example, here, on late hours and plane and curve test, sabi dito, 32 hours po. So, ibig sabihin, 32 hours po natin siyang gagawin. No? 32 hours po yung estudyante dito or the trainee. Okay, I mean, no? And then, on the other side, here in the repair of tiles is 24 hours. This is 24 hours. I'm so sorry. Here, 24 hours. Now, para mapakita po natin na meron po tayong division between TVI and the establishment, para mapakita po natin na dalawa po talaga ang venue na pinupuntahan ng ating mga estudyante or ng ating mga trainee, of course, we should break down this 32 hours po, no? So, under this latest, wait, let me, I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay, so this is our training plan. So we have 32 hours, right? And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 training activity. So we can divide this 32 hours into 6 hours. Okay? Or we can directly go to the calculator, and we all know that yung mga bata or yung mga trains po natin should train in the TBI for at least 40% hours, no? And then the remaining 60% hours of the training duration is sa establishment po sila. So we can solve 32 times 40%. Okay, to identify, okay, yung percentage po. So 32 times 40%. So that is 12 hours. Okay, so we can say that, okay, 12 hours, and then the remaining is 20 hours. So pwede pong gawin natin ganito. So dito, yung plan and prepare for work, gagawin niya po sa TBI ito ng 12 hours, and then itong layout tiling area is 12 hours din sa TBI, no? Yan, 12 hours. So, sa TVI. So, therefore, ang venue natin dito is magiging TVI. Ang TVI natin is the Verlio Technological State University. Okay, so same thing po, no, sa dito sa baba kasi sa TVI po siya. Okay, so syempre, ang staff po doon is ako, yung industry coordinator. So, I will be putting my name here, Oliver B. Sampang, as well as here. And then, the remaining 20 hours, pwede ko po siyang paghati-hatiin dito sa mga natitira pang apat. Okay? So, since apat ito, 20 hours, let's say, tigpa 5 hours po sila, no? 5 hours, 5 hours, 5 hours, 5 hours. So, nasa inyo po yan kung paano nyo po hatiin. Basta, just follow the principle. 40% po sa TVI and then 60% to 70% po sa ating establishment. No? Okay, so 5 hours. So, syempre, ang venue po natin dito is sa what do you call this? Sa ating company, which is the OS Construction Company. At yung present po doon si Jazes Castro. And as we can see here, lahat po sila is ayan. Okay, Jazes Castro po, no? Okay, so di ba nakita po natin na dito TVI po siya, tapos sumunod na mga araw nandito na po siya sa ating what do you call this? Industry po natin. So nagkaroon po ng 2 venues, di ba? Nagsalitan po. Okay. So ngayon, since 12 hours po ito, pwede na po natin itong bigyan ng date po natin. Of course, since 12 hours is hindi applicable sa isang araw, pwede po natin gawin na di ba, for one day, usually 8 hours lang naman nag-aaral yung isang trainee, or let's say 7 hours lang, di ba? Okay. So, hatiin po natin ito. So, let's say 2 days po siya dito. Okay. Let's say mag-i-start po ang ating training ng April 21. Okay. So, let's say April 21 is April 21, and then hindi siya kakasya, di ba? Okay, so sabihin natin 8 hours yung yung training po niya. So may natitira pang 4 hours kinabukasan. So pwede pong April 21, 2025, tapos ang oras po niya is, since maghapon yan, is 8 to 5, and April 22, okay, 2025, ang oras niya naman is kalahati na lang, no? Kasi may 8 hours na tayo sa nauna. So, natitira na lang dyan is 4 hours. So, sabihin natin 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. na lang po siya. No? Okay, so ganun po siya. So same thing dito naman po, no? So since may natitira pa tayong panghapon, pwedeng gawin niyo ng yung pagle-layout, pwede niyang gawin ng panghapon ng April 22. So we can say April 22, 2025 ng alauna ng hapon hanggang alas 5 ng hapon. Okay? And then kinabukasan, April 23, 2025, maghapon naman po siya, di ba? 8 to 5 p.m. Okay, so ganun lang po siya. And then dito naman po, since we have 5 hours, let's say sa company po ito, no? Okay, pwede po natin yang hati-hatiin. For example, install tiles. Actually, pwede naman tong kung makikita nyo po, merong mga part dito na madali lang gawin. For example, itong install tiles is need po siya ng maraming oras. Itong cut tiles need na maraming oras, di ba? Ang grout space between tiles is medyo madali lang gawin and even perform housekeeping. So, pwedeng hindi po pantay-pantay or hindi balance yung pagbibigay nyo dito, di ba? So, di ba may natira tayong 20 hours kanina tapos dinivide natin sa 4, pero nasa sa inyo or nasa sa atin pa rin naman po yun kung ano sa tingin po natin yung magiging mas appropriate. For example, if performing housekeeping can only can only cost 2 hours, pwede po natin siyang gawing 2 hours, di ba? Okay, for example, itong install tiles, parang kailangan niya pong 8 hours, no? Buong maghapon. Okay, and cut tiles is hindi naman masyadong kailangan ng maraming oras. Basta po, siya po ay sasakto. For example, 8 plus 2, 10, plus 5, 15. Si cut tiles kailangan ng masyadong oras, sabihin na natin 8. 8 hours, 8 hours, so 8, 16. And sabihin natin grout space is, sabihin natin 3 hours. And 1 hour na lang yung dito kay kay perform housekeeping. Pwede naman po 'yan. Pwede po natin siyang i-manipulate, di ba? Okay, so 8 plus 8 16 plus 3 19 plus 1 is 20. So sakto po. So pwede na po natin siyang bigyan ng date. So dito April 24 2025 mula alas 8 hanggang alas 5 ng hapon is mag-i-install siya ng tiles. Same thing din dito sa maghapon siya magkakat ng tiles. Pwede naman po yun, di ba? Okay, so April 25 na to. 25, 2025. Okay, so dito, since meron na lang tayong 3 hours and 1 hour, no? April 26 na po natin to. April 26, half day po natin, di ba? Okay. So that is April 26, 2025 mula alas 8 ng umaga hanggang alas 11 ng umaga. At yung natitirang 1 hour is April 26 pa rin, 2025, 11 to 12. So tapos na po siya dyan sa lay tiles on plane and curved surfaces. Diba? Okay, so dito na po tayo dadako na mayroong 24 hours sa repair of tiles. So meron din po tayo ditong 6. Okay. So pwede po natin siyang kunin muna natin ang 40% ng 24 hours, no? So 24 times 40%, that will be 9 hours. Okay, so pwede pong 9 hours, sabihin natin na or pwede rin naman 8 hours lang, no? Kasi nasa sa atin naman 'yon. Basta tandaan nyo lang, sa industry, hindi pwedeng mabawasan yung 60%. Pero pwedeng madagdagan, 'di ba? 60 to 70%. Yung kay Technical Vocational Institution, di ba 40% 'yon? Pero pwede naman siya mabawasan ng kahit kaunti lang. So let's say 8 hours, no? So 8 hours siya magpa-plan and magpe-prepare for work. 8 hours. Okay. So sa TBI po siya manggagaling, di ba? So saan po yung sa TBI, di ba? Ayan, kopyahin ko lang kung sino yung present dito, yung staff, which is me, and then yung venue natin. Okay, sorry. Ayan. So lagay ko lang dito. So nasa TBI siya ng 8 hours, di ba? At yung natitira na po doon sa 24 hours is yung 16, i-divide na po natin yung sa natitira. Okay? Naintindihan po? Okay, so pwedeng itong 8 hours. Kailan tayo natapos? April 26. And April 26 is tumapat po siya ng Saturday. So, sabihin natin na may isang pahinga yung ating estudyante. Tuwing Sunday, pahinga po siya. So, therefore, tayo po ay magsisimula ng April 28 na. Okay? So, let's put April 28. Tas maghapon po siya. No? Simula alas 8 ng umaga hanggang alas 5 ng hapon. Okay? And then, yung natitira po na 16 hours, isatiin po natin sa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So, dito sa perform housekeeping, pwedeng 1 hour na lang din to. Diba? Tulad ng ginawa natin kanina. Okay, grout space, pwedeng 2 hours. So, may 3 hours na tayo. Okay, so si cut tiles, okay, so ang natitira na lang natin is okay, 16 minus 3 is 13 hours na lang. So, meron ba tayong tatlo? Sabihin natin yung cut tiles dito is medyo madali na lang, no? Okay. So, 13, sabihin natin, okay, sabihin natin dito na 4 hours to. 4 hours to. and ito ay 5 hours. So, nasa sa atin naman yan, no? Kung ano po yung gusto natin gawin. Okay, so ginawa ko lang 4 hours para maging tigkalahating araw, no? Okay. So, sabihin natin dito na April 29 siya, 2025. And then, simula ng alas 8, since 4 hours lang siya, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Niya lang to gagawin. And then, ito, same thing, April 29, pero panghapon naman. April 29, 2025. Tapos ito ay alauna hanggang alas 5 ng hapon. No? Then, cut tiles na sa atin yan. No? Ayan, sabihin natin April 30, 2025. Okay, simula ng alas 8 hanggang alauna ng hapon. No? And then, ito, pero meron pa tayong natitira ng April 30. Okay, April 30, 2025. Yung alauna hanggang alas 3. Ay, mali pala. Hanggang alas 2 pala itong nasa taas, no? Ayan. Para may tanghalian naman siya ng alas 12, no? Ayan. So, gawin natin itong alas 2 hanggang alas 4. Ayan. 4 p.m. And lastly, syempre dito sa dulo is April 30 pa din. April 30, 2025, alas 4 hanggang alas 5. Ayan. So, natapos na natin yung paggawa natin ng training plan. So, syempre, kailangan natin ilagay dito, di ba? At nakita natin dito, nandito tayo sa school, Berlio. And then, sumunod na araw, di ba? Nasa, ano na siya, OS Construction Company. Di ba? So, nakikita natin na nagsasalit-salit yung yung lugar or yung venue ng ating mga student. Okay, so pwede na po natin siyang ilagay dito. Okay, so yan po. Tapos na ang ating training plan para kay Verlio Pangmas, di ba? Ayan. So yan po. Nakatapos na tayo ng isa, no? Okay. So, yan po ang ating training plan. So, I hope na wala na po kayong question or you have learned a lot. And I hope na maging maayos po yung mga gagawin po ninyo. You can ask me naman po. You can PM me, no? Okay. Para doon sa mga part na hindi po naintindihan. But I hope na marami po tayong naintindihan ngayon and God bless po sa ating lahat. See you next meeting.